I'm kind of a perfectionist, so I've worked very hard to try to do everything well and kind of meet or exceed people's expectations. And so now to be forgetting things or not to be able to meet those expectations is really hard.
I have to admit it. The apple didn't fall far from the tree. He's pretty much a perfectionist.
The signs were subtle initially with Joe's illness. He was working harder at what he normally didn't have to work hard doing. And that, coupled with my instincts and a doctor that listened, allowed us to see the neurologist.
After doing an MRI and a neuropsych test, she said, Joe, you need to retire. I'm like, when? She's like, today.
By the time we got the Alzheimer's diagnosis, we weren't surprised, we were bummed, but we didn't go into denial. After that appointment, we went to our favorite restaurant in town and hung out the rest of the night and talked about how this sucks and what are we gonna do about it? And is sucks too bad a word?
For the first 6 months after the diagnosis, it took us time to digest how that was going to impact our family, because it's significant. On average, people typically are going to start to see declines over the next 3 to 5 years. You may not recognize your family in 5 to 7 years, and you've got an average life expectancy of about 10 years. For somebody that values their friends and their family a lot, remembering who they are and how close they are to you is critical. It's very important. I make a much more conscientious effort to think, what am I going to do today? What am I going to do next week? What am I going to do 3 months from now? Because I don't know when the disease is going to get worse, so I'm very focused on how I spend my time and who I spend my time with.
After the diagnosis, we decided to reprioritize what was important to us. And the biggest thing was enjoying time with the people we love most.
Well, I don't mind to slow down anymore. I don't mind selling out or playing cover song. Just as long as friends and family sing along.
We bought a house in Plymouth, Massachusetts.
1 bathroom upstairs, 3 bedrooms upstairs. We had to decide, do we leave the lady as she was, or do we give her an upgrade?
I'm gonna take this little house and make a home.
We wanted to have more of an open concept. Plus, we wanted to have our bedroom on the first floor, just so that as the disease progresses, I could live there as long as possible. The house is going to create a great means for us to be able to get our family and friends to come together and just socialize and have a great time and enjoy life. The Alzheimer's Association has helped me and my family from a number of different ways. They've got this support group. They have this take and control guide that has been very beneficial for just somebody dealing with early onset Alzheimer's. They have weekly and monthly activities just to help keep those diagnosed with the disease engaged.
The biggest thing that the Alzheimer's Association has done for Joe is giving him a job. He now has a passion project, and he's running with it. And just like the renovation for this house, he's gonna do it, and it's gonna feel good doing it. It's gonna help people, it's gonna add value, and provide education.
Whenever he did anything, he does it fully. You know what I mean? He just goes in there and he just loves to take part, but he doesn't want recognition for it. I really can't put it into words how proud I am. Joe's special, yeah.
If they don't love us, we don't need them. Let's find our own brand of freedom.
Helping to find a cure and helping to find ways to diagnose and learn about it sooner is really, really important, not just for today, but for future generations, because I want to do everything I can to help future generations not have to deal with this, some of the setbacks that I'm going to have to deal with. It'd be great when we get to a point soon where people can live with Alzheimer's and not die from Alzheimer's. Having Alzheimer's is very challenging. It's challenging emotionally, it's challenging financially, but the sooner you're able to go out and find some way to accept the disease, the sooner you're able to find how to go about starting to enjoy life again. Even though this disease is a part of my life, I don't want it to define me.
Anymore.